3.3 million. That's how many dogs are entering shelters each year. Dogs of all ages and all breeds are entering shelters annually. And part of this is due to the fact that so many puppies are born to each litter during each pregnancy, and unfortunately, the ones that don't get adopted end up being sent to a shelter. Shelters bring in dogs every day that are labeled as strays, and not all of them are truly strays that live out on the streets and are considered homeless. For example, some of these dogs that are brought into shelters are brought in from animal control, and they already have homes, but perhaps they got out of their house and they were picked up, so entering the shelter they're labeled as a stray. But they're not truly a stray, and several of these dogs end up being reunited with their owners, which is great. But what does that mean for the rest of the dogs? What happens to them? 670,000 dogs are euthanized each year. Now, a lot of this has to do with the fact that shelters just don't have the capacity to continue to bring in dogs while already housing several others. So unfortunately, the dogs that have been in the shelters for a period of time and have not been adopted end up being euthanized so that the dogs entering the shelters end up having a chance at their forever home. Today I'm going to tell you about why you should adopt a dog from a shelter and what they can bring to your life. By adopting a dog, you're not only saving their life, but you're really bringing more life into your home. For example, when you take care of a dog, they really end up taking care of you. They're compassionate, they're loyal, and their love is unconditional. Have you ever had a dog and you come home from work or from school and they're just ecstatic to see you every single time? That's because their love for you is unconditional day in and day out. And they're so happy to see you that it really makes you happy. And in addition to the happiness that a dog brings, if you adopt a dog from a shelter, not only are you saving that dog, but you're really helping another dog. But what do I mean by that? By saving a dog and adopting them from a shelter, the spot that you just cleared by adopting your dog means that there's room for another dog to enter the shelter. And the shelters ask that you pay an adoption fee. So what that means is when you adopt your dog from the shelter, the money that you pay for that dog ends up paying for food, for water, for the housing, and the maintenance and electricity, as well as the staff at the shelters. So it pays for all of that to keep them up and running. Another great reason to adopt a dog from a shelter is to help put an end to puppy mills and overbreeding. So many dogs are overbred from breeders, and a lot of them end up being inbreds. And from puppy mills, many of these dogs continue to breed, and as soon as they have their litter, their puppies are taken from them immediately to be sold in pet stores. And these dogs are living in inhumane conditions day in and day out to continue to get pregnant and have their babies taken from them just to be sold. So what can a dog bring to your life? Well, I know from personal experience that they bring a lot of happiness, but a lot of responsibility as well. About 4 years ago, I adopted my dog, who at the time was about 3 months old, and she really helped my life drastically change. I learned responsibility. I learned how to organize my life day by day to make sure that she's taken care of safely and that she's healthy as well as happy. In addition to that, dogs can help you and as well as your children learn responsibility. So several people that don't have children are thinking about having them at some point. And a dog can help you really see what it might be like to take care of a child. And I know what you're thinking. Having a dog and having children are two completely different things. And I agree with that. But having a dog and raising them and developing that sense of responsibility and dependency is something that'll help you as a new parent. Or for those of you who may already be a parent, it can help your kids learn how to care for other life and how to become responsible as well. In addition to taking care of them and learning responsibility, a dog can help with other things. For example, they're used to help disabled people, as well as many dogs are united with a soldier to help them recover, or if they suffer from PTSD or something a little less involved, they help you on a physical level. They help you get exercise because you need to let them out and take them on a walk. Overall, adopting a dog from a shelter is a great decision. You're not only helping their lives and saving them, but you're really bringing more life to your home. You have no idea how much bringing a dog into your house really can do for you as a person, as well as for that dog. Now that you know why you should adopt a dog from a shelter, visit your local shelter today and bring home your forever friend.